Welcome to another episode of Going Deep with Aman, Home Alone, Heartbroken Character Development Edition. And you're welcome on this lovely 7th of January 2024. We can still say Happy New Year, so I'm still saying Happy freaking New Year, guys. How are you guys? Today has been an interesting day. But before I go in, I just want to make sure I say hello to everybody on the chat. Enoch Mokua, what's up, Enoch? How are you? Good to see you on the stream. Jimmy M Experience, I see you. What's up, man? And Imran, my homeboy from the other side of the nation. By that I mean from Tanzania. Good to see you, my man. Now, I'm actually excited for today because I have finally gotten a chance to go live. Haven't gotten a chance to go live before because of, work and stand up comedy. But today, we're okay. Uh, kind of excited because I think one advantage of doing this live after a couple of days is that I actually have things to say. Talk about things. The reason I'm a bit slow on the live is just I'm trying to set up my YouTube right now. For some reason, it did not start in the beginning. I want to read the comments, and I don't want to read the comments on my phone. I'd rather read them on the laptop. And guess what? We have set it up. JMO Giga, what's up? How are you? Muindi, oh, that's how you spell Muindi. Huh. How you spelled it? Mwindi. Welcome to the stream, Kaleem. Man like Deep, what's up, man? JOB. Captain Davy Jones Laka is here in the building. John Babu, what's up, John Babu? First time on the stream. I'm seeing that name. For once, I'm locked in. Hi, Aman. What's up, man? How are you? Where are you tuned in from, man? BW, Big Woman. What's up? Good evening. Locked in from Eldoret, Wadawa, Arsenal, Oya. Man, see, Arsenal imepigwa 1-0 last I checked. I was watching the game. Arsenal wamepigwa ngapi? 2-0. 2-0 home ground. My man, who scored? Oh, Diaz finally got a goal. That's not bad. Hey, but Arsenal have been on a losing streak, my man. That is sad. They haven't won a game in 2024. Yo, and me, I'm an Arsenal fan. Apparently, I have to pick a side, and I picked Arsenal. And let me be honest. The real reason I'm an Arsenal fan is because in 2004, 2005, those years, Thierry Henry was the legend who's playing the game, and he used to dribble on, just over people. When he used to go that French speed, he's like, whip, 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 whip. That was pretty cool. And I think Arsenal was the invincible team at that moment. I can't remember the years correctly, but I know it was that time. And that's when I started liking Arsenal. And the main reason, by the way, I picked Arsenal is is because Arsenal starts with A and Amandeep starts with A. That's it. That's the only reason I support Arsenal. As a matter of fact, I think that's a better reason than most people who support any team that's not their national team. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, I'm in Africa, bro. Why do I care about Tottenham or Manchester or Chelsea? Why do I care, bro? These are not people I know. Like when the Kenyan player, I forgot his name, Daniel whatever, when he was in the Turkish league, we should be watching the Turkish games to increase the viewership of Kenyan playing. But unfortunately, Juakali tweeted that unacheza na mawafala, and everybody just stopped caring about the Turkish games. It's funny how I don't know his name, but I know the controversy or the funny meme associated with the person. That's very interesting to me only. But yeah, man, I always find it weird on how enthusiastic non-English people become so obsessed with these English club games. I mean, it's a good sport, I get it, but hey, man, that level of affinity towards the white men is a bit weird. That's just me. This is me, I guess, because I'm spoiled. I because I at least get this my itch scratched for supporting a team for the right reason, because I watch cricket. There I see Indian people and they look like me, and there's a reason for me to watch that. But futa, most of them are foreigners. Like if you're West African, I know why it's huge over there. Half your good players are playing there. But as East Africans, bencho, who do we have? Freaking, I don't know. I'm not a big football fan. Do we have, other than Mariga, or what is his name? I forgot. I apologize. You're a great man, better than me. I'm just bad with names. Don't get offended, my man. Yeah, so today they lost 2-0 to Liverpool. Hey, man. At least it's Liverpool, not some shit team like, I don't know, West Ham. Lol. Uh, do you fear death? Yeah, man. By the way, Pirates of the Caribbean, their graphics in that movie, the visual graphics, how did they make it so much better than the visual graphics of current movies? I know it's a meme. I know many people have talked about it, but I think I should be among those people also. Like those Davy Jones, those tentacles. They freaking feel real, man. And the part where the army of the dead, I mean the pirates are dead. You can only see their true face when they're in the moon. Those graphics, bana, those they look very nice. But these days, man, freaking you watch what's this magician guy, this Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange. You watch the latest one, bro. Graphics are garbage. And this guy is supposed to have 900 hands, and this shit looks weak. It's like somebody's actually standing behind him, pretending to be an arm. It's garbage, man. Even the Thor was shit. The graphics wise was shit. Story wise, I think this superhero era is coming to an end. Because I can see the heroes I liked, their genders are switching, their races are switching, their religion is switching. They're just changing it. Like even their age is switching. Like I like Spider-Man, and I wanted to be a young American boy, you know, uh, that is canon to the comics, But anyway, their money, their movies. Everybody says why they're not, why is American movies not racially diverse and all that bullshit. Yeah, but no one looks at Korean movies. Why no one asks, oh, where are the black people in Parasite? Where are the Indian people in Parasite? So it's only Chinese people in Parasite. What's up with that, bro? Why is no one complain? Bollywood, no one says, oh, why are there no black people in Bollywood, right? Why is it everybody wants accountability from Hollywood, even though the idea is just the same, is to make enough money so you can sell tickets? That's it. That's basically it. Nothing about talent. The kind of people who get work over there. Talent is nothing. It's how many tickets you can sell. But anyway, those are just my uneducated thoughts on movies. Umepiga na Team C ya Liverpool. I didn't even know that's Team C. Yes, was Salah was, I didn't even see Salah. Maybe you're right. Shit. Your Arsenal is 2024 has not started well for my people. Mohammed Hussein, what's up, man? How are you? First time on the stream. Where are you tuning in from, man? Yeah, man, modern CGI is a joke. And I read somewhere that the reason it is like that is because there's so much demand for those movies, and they need to work. They are the graphic designers or whatever, computer animators are under so much pressure that they're doing this work very quickly, and they're churning out shit material. And I agree. That's why you need to employ Indian people. Them, they work good under pressure. That's, I don't know, because usually they are the ones giving in the pressure. And also these Indians, I'm actually kind of proud of these Indian origin people that are running for government in Western countries. You know, they destroyed India, but I think now it's time they destroy their countries. You know, Shunak, my boy from East Africa, now I'm saying, he is putting Britain through the gutter, and nothing makes me happier that it's a Mundi man with East African origins doing that shit, man. Now I'm saying, you know, same for America. You know, Nikki Haley, her name is Nimrata Sandhu or something like that, or was her name. She's a Punjabi. She is fucking selling all the weapons, destroying America's image globally, getting zero votes on diplomatic matters. Perfect. Good. Because no one is going to associate Nikki Haley. They're going to associate America. You know what I'm saying? So good. The Indians are good learners, and that's why they learned from the best British people. Indian CGI, however, JOB, you know, it might be funny to you, but if you look at the credits, most of the graphic designing team is Indian. I don't know. Maybe it's because graphic design is done on computers, and I only know a couple of Asians that are good in computers, and they ain't Filipinos. Actually, that's a lie. That's a big ass lie. The Kenya government website was a Facebook page was hacked by Filipino kids, high school kids. They changed everything. They even said, "Hey man, if your security can be hacked by high school kids, there's something wrong with it." But anyway, I think we have done enough pleasantries and small talk. We started very well, but we are back to our regular programming. I think I should start journaling. Last one was on Thursday. What did I do on Friday? Friday was a good day. There was stand up comedy on Friday, and it felt nice going back to, you know, the stand up scene, seeing all my friends in the same place. It's, hey man, sometimes I just go for the people. I just go so because I know I'm going to meet my friends, not because I get a chance to perform. Like that's how addicted I am to the environment of being around comedians. And also, you know, I was hurting. I haven't seen my friends in a while, so I need to talk shit. You know, get my feelings out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, all 17, 18 of us. It's been an emotional 2024. Things have been. I've been a little bit off, you know, especially after the job. So yeah, I have actually started picking up a few things here and there from the new jobo. You know, it is a bit technical, but hey, life is about learning all the technical shit. Uh, it's the thing, hey man, between us, it's how do I say this without sounding like a crybaby? It's you know, let me just say this, that I think I have to learn this. I have to learn how to learn more things. I think that's the right attitude. Because, you know, I can just be sad and say I'm really not interested in the kind of products and the kind of industry it is, blah 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 blah. But I think maturity is, that's what I think now, is having an open mind and learning everything, but not forgetting why you're doing it. You know, like, I don't want to see myself, you know, 5 years from now and say, "Hey man, I tried that thing, it never worked out, blah 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 blah." I'll uninstall myself if I ever feel like that, bro. Me, I'm doing the where is uninstall wizard? We are clicking control panel right now. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it is an emotional thing. I mean, you know why? Because I always feel like if it's not comedy, I am taking a step back from comedy, blah, which is not the truth. Is just that that's how my brain is wired. Unfortunately, if I'm not doing anything comedy related, I'm just sad, depressed, blah 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 blah. Even though I do, you know, tend to find humor in my predicament, I always prefer if I was in the field of you know, of my interest. But that's life. You do not pick everything in life. Sometimes you play with the cards that are dealt to you, and you make the most out of it. Either that or you quit the table. And you know what area I am on. Keep playing for you. You keep playing. Good for you. Long time fan. First time on the live though. Tuning in from Kikuyu. Ah, that's nice. I thought Kikuyu. I really wanted to visit there once, and then I think I said, yeah, no, and then it never happened. But yeah, man, we're going to come to Kikuyu for some comedy shows for sure. I think this year that's the main goal is to just take my comedy places. Even though I only get 1.5 day for it, I think a true artist will make the most with that 1.5 day I get. And I hate, but that's the thing I hate about jobs, man, is the idea that out of 7 days I only get 1.5 day to myself. Isn't that gay? It's kind of gay, man. Hey, but this is a complainer, so that's what complainers do. Complain. Poru, evening, Aman and gang. What's up, Poru? Good to see you on the stream, my man. Arsenal sucks. Bruno Koech, yeah, man. They lost 2-0. They lost to West Ham at home. Hey, man, it ain't looking good. Let's see their previous games. Can we see on this website previous? Oh yeah, so They lost to Fulham. They lost. That was their previous match. God damn, 2-1. Yikes! Fulham doesn't even have fans. Fulham is just a filler team, so they could have points to give out. Fuck, this is people say at Arsenal. Me, I'm a true Arsenal fan. Me, I give up very early. Me, even the first 45 minutes, there's no goal. We're losing this one, bruh. And I think 70% of the time I'm not wrong, except last season. Last season they had quite a bit of last minute comebacks. I think they came back from a 3-1 deficit, and then they went ahead or draw. I think no, they drew. But even that, drawing just to get 1 point is kind of gay. Arsenal needs to pick up their socks or start wearing their old red shirt, because that's how stupid my brain works. I think superstition is actually a reason why teams win or lose. Like if when they're wearing that red, they have that confidence. You guys wearing the uniform. This is how we play. They get that boost. But now if they're wearing other colors, they're like, we're probably like another team. Green. It's kind of gay. But anyway, that's just my weird thoughts. You guys don't really like Arsenal, man. I gave up when I see Chelsea lineup. Hey, man. From my experience and what I've been told by my friends about Chelsea is that Chelsea always has this downfall, but then they pick up and then they start winning. What is not Premier League, they're on Champions League and stuff. So I can't wait to see that, because most of their players are gangster. I think it's the financial situation that really messed up their head. Maybe I should be a Chelsea fan. There's quite a bit of commonality among us. But anyway, yeah, man. Football, as I said, I just started watching it again recently, so I'm still learning about the meta of the football world. One thing I also find very interesting is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is interesting. People always make fun of him for celebrating Christmas as Mohamed Salah, but Eid, no posts. And I get it, man. Interesting, man. But the idea people say is that he knew that to make the big bucks, to make the grand moolah, he had to pander to the Christmas celebrating people. So that's what he does, and you can see the results. Mans has never looked behind once he made that big money. And you know what, Mohamed Salah, do it. Amandeep from Kenya tells you to do it, so you should fucking do it, bro. Anyway, journaling. Let's go. We were talking about the comedy show, the open mic. The Friday one, man, it rained like a nonsense. Nairobi was so wet, it's as if Aman had fingered it, man. come with the classic, they come later, and call it a sleeper. That joke is one of them. Now, Nairobi, man, it's a swamp, and when it gets really, really heavy rains, things go bad, man. The roads were filled with water, which is nothing new. I mean, I can only imagine the number of potholes we're gonna have now, and all the money that's going to be stolen in fixing those, and all the garbage that's stuck in the gutter that's not allowing for the water. There's so many problems. This is why it's a very common idea that the Kenyan dream is to leave Kenya. Many comedians have said it, many people have said it, and I do agree. That's the Kenyan dream. Either you leave Kenya or you become a politician, and then you leave Kenya. You know what I mean? The idea is always to leave. It's like a stepping stone to a better world. No one wants to improve this place from the idea. You know what I mean? There's a lot of brain drain. All the smart people who can afford to leave always leave. And the people who are left are not really that smart or rich, you know. There's chodus like me, you know. So you're left with idiots running the country, being citizens of the country, and that's what you get. You get floods all the time, uh, and sometimes you're happy that you live on the ninth floor instead of the ground floor. Sure, you don't have to climb the stairs, but when it rains, you wish you could climb the stairs for safety. So it rained. I wasn't expecting people to come because, man, the roads were flooded. Many reasons for people to just say, hey, fuck this comedy, I don't want to go there. But it was a packed house for an open mic. The Friday open mics at Chemi are really picking up. So I'm happy because you get to practice your jokes in front of an actual audience. That's one thing the Kenyan comedy scene offers that a lot of other comedy scenes do not offer. Is that even at an open mic, you're performing for a live audience as if they paid to watch the show. Like, if you go abroad, or India, for example, where I went, or even Uganda, open mics are usually the audience of the open mic is other comedians, but here, the Wednesday one is a live audience that's ready to laugh. Thursday one, same thing. Friday one, same thing. These are 3 free shows, and people show up. And you only, as a Kenyan comedian, you only appreciate it once you let her go. Once you leave the country, you're like, damn, and I have to perform for other comedians. It's not that kind of funny, blah blah. Live audience is always better. So that's why the pressure at a live audience is also there. Like, Kenyan comedians have so much pressure to perform good at an open mic, which is weird. Usually that's not the place where people have a lot of pressure, because the audience is not there. You're performing for fellow comedians, but here you're like, damn, if I mess this up, my career is over. And I have been messing up quite a lot, I would say, which is part of the game. That's what she said. I don't know what it was for, but I can tell you for sure it was funny. CK, what's up, CK? Seeing you on the stream. What's up? Comedy coming of maturity in the 254. Comedy coming of mature. Yeah. It is slowly getting better. A lot of hard work and consistency and discipline has been done by big players, comedy organizers, even the comedians themselves. If there are no comedians, there's no reason to even organize these shows. But the number of comedians is growing, which I love, because at least one of them is going to be a genius and is going to figure it out, and we're going to ride the wave that motherfucker created. So I want more comedians. The more they get famous, the more legitimacy they get, the more legitimacy this whole art form gets. That's how I see it. So maybe we're just waiting for that one messiah, or we're waiting for that one comedian, or those group of comedians to just do things. So the more we are, the more we push each other, the more competitive we get, the more places we get to perform. So these ones, it's comedy wise, the industry wise, it's looking there's growth. I do hope there's an exponential part of it. I hope there's a boom, and I escape the matrix when that boom happens. But yeah, man, I'm really happy for the Kenyan comedy scene. Even the ticketed show that was on Saturday, which by the way was a crowd work show. And so crowd work show, basically the comedian doesn't write material, he just works it out with the crowd. The whole show is just crowd interaction on the spot, joke creation, stuff like that. Nothing is written down. And Emmanuel Kisiangani, greatest, one of the goats in Kenya, in East Africa, for that, bro. Let me tell you that much. He did a very fun show. I enjoyed so much. And, it felt nice seeing other people do cool things. It kind of inspires you to also do cool things. So yeah, Justine Wanda was also there. She did a wonderful job. I think everybody, Maina was there, Maina Murumba was there. I mean, me, you'll always find me at all comedy shows, even if I'm on the poster, not on the poster. Bhenchot, me, I'm there. Fucking me, I need practice. Me, there's so much to learn. And I don't think, me personally, I don't think I have the luxury to skip an opportunity to get on stage. Even if it's paid or not paid, most of it, I would say 90% is not paid. I'll still be there, just because it's the gym for the mind, for the skill. The more I do it, the better I get at it, the better practice, blah blah blah. And I still think we don't have enough. We need, like, ideally, I would love to have 7 shows a night. Like a New York comic. Every night I'm doing 7 spots, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. 7 of them, that's an hour of comedy. And if I have 5 minutes in the beginning, by the time I'm doing the last show, that shit is interesting. That shit is actually worked out. It's sharper. So next day, so imagine, think of it this way. For me to do a joke 7 times, I'll have to do the joke for 2 weeks. Okay, because on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those so 2 weeks. This guy has done it in one night. So look at the difference in practice. But as again, complaining over here, we work with the environment we have been given, and I do believe the Kenyan comedians are doing an excellent job. I don't have anything bad to say. As Cat Williams, him, he has been in the industry, him, he has seen shit. That's why he can say things, and may I believe most of the things he say. Like, you know the stealing of jokes, the disrespect for Bernie Mac, all those things. I kind of see, like, I do believe him. Even the wearing of the dress, it's but that one, I don't know. That one is a bit if it's iffy. Because on one hand, I do agree that there's a lot of most comedies, I think, the idea of being funny is when a man is dressed like a woman, that's hilarious. And it's not only black people. There's also white people in those movies. Like Robin Williams did that movie where he's like that old white lady. I think Jim Carrey has also done a few roles where he's acted as a woman in a wig. But so it's not necessarily just the black guys. It's also the white guys who have been given roles like this. But on the other hand, there is a pattern I can see. Like, hey, Dave Chappelle complained about the same thing, and then they called him a madman. Cat Williams is complaining about this, and they're calling him a madman. So on the one hand, I see it. On one hand, I'm like, yeah, maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe in the Cat William people's culture, it's not a. If you're gonna do that, you really have to justify it. It's like seeing a smoke on screen. If you put that visual in any Bollywood movie, they're gonna burn down the theater. you know so maybe it's one of those things, like, for me it's smoking, for him it's wearing a wig. So yeah, other than that, man, entertaining motherfucker. No one ever says Cat Williams is not funny. Here's a tip: if people say Cat Williams is not funny, that guy doesn't understand comedy. Cat Williams is objectively funny. He has the most versatile, in my opinion. He's one of the guys who has the most versatile toolkit to express his jokes. And I would say his strongest is his physical. He's very physical in his comedy. I hope I'm not boring you guys with this really technical comedy shit. But he can say a joke, it's hilarious, but he can also do the joke, be the joke, sell the joke. That take years, natural talent to just perfect all that. Just the idea to let go and just express the way you want to express, and I do believe I, I can feel it because on Friday, I mean, of course, I talk about my heartbreak situation, and I just become honest with the emotion of pain and anger, and people even laugh. They laugh at places. It's like now how do I say this? It's like through the connection of my emotion, people are connecting harder, so my jokes are hitting better. I'm also having a lot more fun because I'm not lying. These are actual things I believe in, and when people see that this guy is not lying and these are actual emotions, blah blah blah. Like there's an emotion connected to it. It's a fun experience. People then see the art. Then it feels like hey man, you're doing something here. This is what art is all about, blah blah blah. But the problem is it's only for 15-10 minutes. After that you have to go back to your depressed life, and that's the problem. I think that's the biggest problem comedians face is the self-worth or self-respect or the ego trip. Let me say the ego trip, the ego roller coaster, because at night you're a gangster. You're the coolest man in town. No, bro. Do you know what I just murdered a fucking open mic. 20 people laughed so hard they forgot to pay their bills. Bottles were thrown because motherfucker was making jokes. Okay, that's me at night. I'm like a superhero. I'm like a rock star ish. But then in the morning, you go back and no one shows you the respect, no one shows you the love. It's like people just forget what you did last night. They'll tell you, oh man, could you fetch me coffee? I'm like, bro, do you even know what the fuck I was doing last night? You're gonna tell me to fetch coffee? Motherfucker, you bring me coffee and make it extra hot. Like your mama. You know what I mean? It's in the morning you're nobody, you're a garbage person, no one treats you with respect. But then at night, all of a sudden the mic is handed to you, and you walk a crowd and you feel cool. So I think, I don't know, I never get used to it. That's why I hate getting a job. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's because this roller coaster, this exact roller coaster. Now in the morning I have to go fucking call. Oh, where is the quotation, bro? Bro, do you know who gives a fuck about quotations, man? You should have been there last night. Anyway, as I said, complainers complain, and that's what we're doing. Hey, quite a lot of comments. I love this. KPLC don't want me to watch the live, but we're still here. Man, thank you so much. Man, I really need to get sponsored by these internet companies, man. This shit, I can see my visual here. It's very blurry, very slow, and I paid full amounts. But I'm sorry for you, man. But if you're wasting your data bundles on me, man, I appreciate it. Another one. Never mind. That's a weird callback. Flamboyant Zebra, what's up? Do you still live in South B? You know what? I don't want to give my exact location, but I would say I do live in that. I live around that area. They're weirds on the internet, and then they see me outside, and they say, "Oh man, so you tell us a joke." I guess that's one of the worst questions. Although it makes sense. Like if I'm a non-comedian and I do see a comedian whose job is to say jokes, yeah, man. If you can, so you give me a joke. Like if you're a musician, someone say, hey, could you sing for us? I just want, if I was that, I would just break it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. just break down on the hardest, highest pitch song in front of them just to embarrass them. So I don't know. I've always thought, okay, next time somebody asks me this question, I should always have an answer that is one answer fits all kind of thing, and I never get it. The only thing I say, oh yeah, I can do a joke, but you have to pay me. Garbage. What the fuck? People start hate, they unfollow me. I can literally see them unfollowing me afterwards. So I think I should start writing one-liners just so I could just throw them out when people say, but tell me a joke. Your mama. That's funny. See, your mama is funny. Ew. That's what she said. Tell me a joke. It's slippery when wet. That's what she said. I'm gonna do just this shit. That's my whole joke. You guy, my guy. That's what she said. What time do these shows begin? CK. So most of these shows are supposed to begin at 7, but I would say 7:30 is when they start. The one so Wednesdays it is at Two Grapes. That one starts exactly at 7. That one is on time. Same for the one on Thursday, which is at Brioche in Westlands. Which one is it? It's the one next to that art cafe. It's on the same line. I forgot the 50 lane or something. Is that Brioche? The one next to Chandarana. So that one starts on time. So Fridays and Saturdays happen at Chemi Chemi, which is Laugh Bar, the first comedy club in Kenya. Those ones start at 7:30 onwards. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are free shows. Saturday are the paid ticketed shows. Oh, and yes, I mean, if you I can plug my show. I do have a show coming up on Saturday. I'll be a featuring act for a comedian who's coming from Canada. So if you want, get your tickets. Standupcollective.co.ke. Actually, you know what? I'll update my website. Man, this job has really changed my life. I've become so forgetful. Let me just update website. I mean, I should have been popular enough for somebody else to do it. But if complainers don't complain, Aman, shut up. When are we getting your special online? You know what? That's a good question. So my friend Brian and I, he's editing it, but I'm edit assisting it. And December was a busy month. January we have started. I mean, we do have about, I think we have edited close to 15-20 minutes of the special. So yeah, this year Q1 definitely we're going to finish it, because it's just me and my friend. We're not really getting an editor to do it. It's just us, and it's working. It's just a bit slow, but it's working. Yeah, man, it looks good. It looks very nice. So you'll see it. Don't worry, it's going to be free. If you want to watch it online, it's most probably going to be free. So that's just a way of me saying thank you and please discover me. Man, wasn't that you on that Epstein? Hey, I was only there. They called me for an end year party. Okay, I did my 15 minutes and then I went home. Okay, I left. When I saw the Baby Shark do playing, I knew who was coming, and I know it's time for me to bounce. That's funny. That's funny. How many checkies did Manu use? Hey man, Bhenchod uses. Yesterday was not check. Actually, I think he did an hour, so maybe an average of 5 per 2 minutes. That's around 60. I don't know. 60 checkies minimum. Give or take 50 checkies. But yeah, man, it was a fun show. That guy is a legend, man. He's been doing it even longer than me, and you can see the sharpness in his acting and his impressions. That guy goes deep. Aman, When are you going to incorporate cross dressing into your routines? Hey man, fuck you, bro. Jokes, jokes. But if you do want to see me in a wig, just go to YouTube and search for Gunjabe, and you'll see a couple of videos of me in a wig. And it's not because the script writer gave me a specific part. No, 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 no. It's because we did not get any female actors, so we had to be the female actors. So you know what I'm saying? We didn't do it because we liked it. We did it because we didn't. Girls didn't believe in the vision. You know, girls are not cool like that sometimes. You know, like you want them to be in funny videos. Like, yeah, the boys are not gonna. Bro, do you know how cool you are if you're in funny videos? Actually, I get their point. Women who pursue stand up comedy as a career usually find it a bit hard to get a partner, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because men are intimidated by a woman who can make her own jokes, is a theory they have. I just say maybe, you know, if they just, you know, got fake tits, everybody would be happy. But, you know, that's just my theory. That's just, you know, we have the separate theories. That's the whole thing about comedy. We all have different ideas, and mine are usually right. Uh, life can be a humbling. Yeah, I know. Oh, the mic is crackling time to time. You know what? Let me. I hope that. I hope that fixes it. But otherwise, I'll also. I mean, this year we're getting new mics, we're getting new cameras, we're getting new laptops. This is just the beginning. You guys are going to be seeing some crazy shit on these lives. I'll be. You guys don't even know. You think you. Hey, you don't know me, son. Zara feel me. That's the Edge entry song that I know no lyrics to. Uh, time to time. Okay, life can be a Yeah, man. Fuck life. Life is shit, man. Who gives a fuck? No, none of us asked for life. We just got it. You know what I mean? Who cares? People say life is a myth. Fuck that shit, bro. Dogs are living. Do you think dogs are cool? Chameleons. You think chameleons are, bro? They all suck. None of them. None of them can make chapatis. And they live also. So what's life for? Nothing, bro. Fuck life. Uh, and have you watched Dreamer? Yes, I have watched Dreamer, and a lot of my friends. This is the Cat Williams. A lot of my friends do not like Dreamer. They say it's not funny. Comedy is subjective, but hey, man, Dave Chappelle. I'll always love Dave Chappelle's work. It's so interesting. Like if it's very inspiring. It's like he was talking to me the whole time in the sketch. No, in the special, especially about the part of dreaming and never giving up and the goals and stuff. That part really emotionally. Maybe that's why. My friends say, "Aman, but why do you? It wasn't funny." I'm like, you guys are not listening. This motherfucker was spitting, bruh. Dave Chappelle never misses. So yeah, man, Dreamer, good special, perfect special. Hey, anything Dave Chappelle touches, in my opinion, good shit. Who am I to judge Dave Chappelle? Benjo. If there's anybody who knows about comedy, is definitely Dave Chappelle and me. So yeah, did you guys watch Dreamer special? What's your opinion? I see a lot of people saying it's not. It's less funny, more message, like social message, which is fine. Comedy is a dish you can prepare differently. It's like basmati. It's like cooking rice. Sometimes you need to add other things. You need to add potatoes, which is like other emotions. You need to add fear, you need to add disgust, you need to add anger, or if you mix a little bit of all these emotions in your rice, and you get a nice basmati rice, and that's a nice package. And your rice is definitely the jokes, but there's a lot of flavoring you can add to improve the joke. Every joke can be ha ha ha, but if there's an emotion attached to that ha 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 also, it becomes layered in a different dimension. Not only like creatively, like technically, oh, he did a double entendre at the same time with a fucking callback, whatever. But there's also the emotional side. Now he makes you feel angry at the same thing he's feeling angry at. He makes you feel sad. Those are things that takes ages, or your just god-given talent to just figure those out, or just to open, because we do this with our friends, we do this when we with people we are close to, but doing it on stage is different. This is just my opinion, not, I'm sure other people have better opinions that are truer, but this is mine. And I can't wait. That's the thing, I'm kind of excited to be at that level where I can fully convey the emotion of the joke with the joke on stage, because it's so fun. As I said, on Friday, I did that's the thing. Pain is such an emotion, you can try hide it, but I'm not good at it. So even on stage, a little bit was showing, and I'm like, fuck it, let's just explore this pain on stage. I just said a one line here extra, one line there extra, and people were responding. Like, I felt therapy, of course. I felt very, a lot of weight has been lifted. So hey man, me, I loved Dreamer. To answer your question, in short, Cartel is here, the Chuckle Cartel. By the way, my special is being produced by Chuckle Cartel. Who are the Chuckle Cartel owners? I wouldn't know. Probably some nice, cool color singer with some mutai, but who knows? That comedian lifestyle, introversion. What's up, Losh? First time I'm seeing that name on the stream. I hope it's not the last time. Ayo. Yeah, I think good comedians are usually very self. Hey, but even that is a long stretch. But I do believe being good at comedy, you have to be good at observation. uh, and yeah, just the fact, how doctors are also good at observation, but in specific things, like if you cough weirdly, the color of your shit, those are the kind of things that they read and they understand. As for us, it's also perspectives, theory, philosophy. So for us comedians, is that bullshit, just noticing people. So yeah, I do believe introversion is a part of being a comedian. But I do hope I'm understanding the right meaning of introversion, because oh, the quality of being shy. Nah, man, not yeah, maybe not that. Not all comedians are introvert. I thought you meant like introspective. Me, I'm such a dumb. See, they're two different words. Why did I think it's the same? So yeah, I would say there is a big number of comedians that are introverts, but there's also a big number of comedians that are extroverts. I think I forgot who said it. I think it was Dave Chappelle or somebody. They said the good thing about stand-up comedy, or just comedy in general, every opinion has a voice. Every idea, there's a comedian in a comedy club doing a joke that supports your idea. So it works for everybody. So people who are extroverts and they feel that people who are introverts suck ass, because you have to pembeleza them. Oh, so you come with me, we go out, bro. Don't you want to just go out? There's a comedian. They are saying those things that an extrovert really feels. So yeah, there is a bit of introverts, but there's also extroverts. It's a human experience. I don't think that's the one that's really close. Although one thing about comedians, I would say that is a bit across all, other than being introverts, lazy. Some there's a bit of laziness among comedians. It's not that you're not putting in the work, but just general. I don't want to send quotas. There's a little bit of that in every comedian. Doing anything that's not comedy, them they just like, "Ah, fuck that shit, bruh." The Hack Factory. Thank you, Chuckle Cartel. My own business trolling me on my own freaking live. What a life. Are you familiar with Mugabe's school of quotes? Hey, bro. If you grew up in Africa, you know Mugabe's quotes. Even though they were fake, who cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Tonight, smash. Sorry, I always get into Khabib characters. Yeah, man. You know what? Let's read most famous Mugabe. How do you even spell most famous? Famous. Mugabe quotes. This benchod really. Uh, 10 most hilarious quotes. Okay. Number 6 will shock you. Oh, we are there. Should we just go to number 6 direct? I want to be shocked. Okay, if President Barack Obama wants me to allow marriage for same sex couples in my country, he must come here so that I marry him first. You're not shocked. I don't think Mugabe ever said that. But I'm sure there are better ways of convincing people to allow same sex marriages. Maybe just lobbying. You don't have to marry the guy. It's because I like deep fried chicken doesn't mean I want to be deep fried myself. What a weird quote. I wasn't shocked at all. This article sucks. Let's read at least 3. Number 1, when your clothes are made of cassava leaves, you don't take a goat as a friend. That is now intelligence. Because the idea is goats don't eat cassava leaves. So why you want to offend your friend? Why do you want to wear things they don't eat on their body? That's like me wearing beef like Lady Gaga for my friend Krunal Patel. I'll offend him, Bana. So this quote, deep meaning, Bana. Number 2, let's go. If you are ugly, you are ugly. I think that quote is done over there. Why are we even having anything to add more? This quote is ended. But it continues. Stop talking about inner beauty because men don't walk around with X-ray machines to see inner beauty. That's kind of hacky. That's kind of sad. I don't think that's a good. Even it's not even. Is it funny? I don't think. No judgment, but it's kind of gay. You know what I'm saying? Because inner beauty is actually a thing. Look at your mom. Look at your father. Your mom's hot? No. You think your father doesn't like hot women? He loves hot women. Google his YouTube search history. You'll see Shakira, Beyonce, naked. Those are the kind types of searches our fathers have. But look at your mother. Ugly. But inner beauty, bro. Inner beauty. So I do disagree with Mugabe's fake quote number 2. But maybe fake quote number 3 will change my mind. When one's goat gets missing, the aroma of a neighbor's soup gets suspicious. Now that's funny. Because like, hey man, did my neighbor just cook my freaking goat? I didn't even feed it cassava leaves, man. But anyway, moving. I think should I read more? I don't know. I'm kind of bored. Do they even have good ones? Treat every part of your towel nicely because the part that wipes your buttocks today will wipe your face tomorrow. That is deep. Basically, what he said: Salimianga watu, pesa uisha. Somebody who's in your ass today will be the same person in your face tomorrow. So make sure you clean your ass. That's a good quote. I just made a good quote. Let me just note that down. 5410. Might use it somewhere. We still haven't even worked out jokes, man. This is awesome. Although I'm working out a bit of jokes in between, but let's keep going. Arsenal will be back shortly. Frederick, good to see you on the stream, my man. Yeah, I mean there are ups and downs in sports all the time, but this dominance by Man City is really making football boring. I don't want to watch it because I know Man City is going to win all the time. It's not competitive. I remember when it was Verstappen versus Hamilton. It was very competitive, sometimes he would win, sometimes he would win. That was fun. But now it's Verstappen all the time. It's not fun anymore, makes it boring. uh Talent or hard work? Isn't comedy mostly talent and very little hard work? I think it's like any other thing in life. You need hard work. Talent now, that is up to Satan, Satan, to Satan or God, whoever you believe gives you talent. That's the person I was talking about. But as they say, talent can only get you so far, but hard work gets you farther. Somebody who's working hard will always outpace and outgrow somebody who's just relying on talent, and that's true. It's just basic science. If you have one force pushing you forward, you'll reach a certain distance. But if you have two forces pushing you forward, you'll go further. So rather than just having talent, you'd rather have talent and hard work and discipline. Now, those are three forces. See how far you can go? Big brain, small talk. Uh, yeah, but the thing with comedians is a lot of lazy people want to be comedians. It's just the kind of people, how a lot of liars want to be politicians. A lot of lazy people just want to be comedians. Huh. Moving on. Uh, Chappelle is a comedy and philosophical genius. Dreamer was hilarious. Exactly, man. You're cooking. Now we're cooking. The special was powerful. Hilarious, made me shed a tear too. Hey, man. It was good, but what part? What part made you cry? When he made all those trans jokes again? That's the part that made you cry? Come on, man. Have some heart. Uh, you guys make comedy look so easy. Thanks, Job. That's the hard work. That's the hard part. It's also a lot of work that has gone into making it look easy, I think, because hey man, we still have a lot of work to do. But that's a good encouraging comment, my brother. Thank you so much. CK, mic isn't the issue. It's the cable moving on the comp. Oh my! I even did this squiggly line so it doesn't keep moving. Maybe one more. I hope that fixes it. Is it too tight here? I'm gonna get a new mic. I apologize, guys. It's gonna get better, my friends. It's gonna get better. Oh, Basil retracted a message. Why do we do this? Why do we give Amandeep something that he likes and then you fucking take it back, my man? Usifanya, don't do that, bench. Losh. Yeah, introversion places you in a better place to be introspective, if that makes. Yeah. I see what you see. I see what you said. Because when you're alone with your own thoughts, you think yeah, you think a little more than when you're with other people and you're just talking. That part, that I get that part. Basil. I mean, okay. There's a big comment. Lately, we have seen a bunch of local online skit comedians hosting their own specials because they have the fame. Their technique sucks, and you can tell they can't work a crowd for an hour. Shortcuts. Interesting. I do believe that most comedians, whether it's a sketch comedian or a skit comedian, as you say, I think most comedians or people who pursue comedy in general want to become stand-up comedians. You know, because we grew up, all of us grew up watching stand-up comedians: Chappelle, Eddie Griffin, Cat Williams, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, whoever is your favorite person. Bill Cosby, they all did stand-up even Eddie Murphy did stand-up comedy. Like, that's the I am biased, of course, but I feel that's the most truest form of comedy, because you're alone and you're just saying shit, no props, no nothing. You're just you and your words, and you're doing all that. And by the way, I don't know who you're talking about, but I love more comedians making their own specials. Yeah, man, do it. Let's flirt this. Let's create um, a market. Let's create an industry for stand-up comedy. You know, the more people know about comedy and stand-up comedy, the more everybody benefits. So me, I'm happy. The more mainstream people, the more they do it, the better for us. And you know, maybe, and of course the technique part, I don't know, I haven't watched any of those shows, so I can't tell. But yeah, it takes time, you know, with anything. The more time you put into it, the better you become at that thing. I know I have said something that has never been said before, that part specifically. But I don't think it's a shortcut. I think it's just the next move. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I read your message wrong, because I'm just happy. You know, they have their own crowd, and why not? If you have people who are gonna buy tickets, fucking do it, bro. I would do it if I was a shit comedian and people. I mean, if and people are still buying tickets, man, bro, may I would do it because it's fun. But yeah, the rawness sometimes. Let me, without saying names, there are comedians I know who I used to work with long ago, on TV, Churchill show, and you know, we all wanted to be Chappelle's and the Williams and the Eddie Griffins and Eddie Murphy. You know, those are the people we wanted to be. So I knew that the only way I could become like that is to follow a very similar path, at least in skill improvement as they did. You know, basically they went to open mics, they did the jokes, they reworked and worked and edited and reworked, they did these jokes for a while, they perfected these jokes, and then, you know, you can see it that these jokes, there's work behind them. But there are comedians who do not come to open mics, even though I do believe it would be fun if they did, because they're smart people, they're funny people, undoubtedly, but they just need to, you know, it's a sword. It's you know, if you don't use it, it rusts, it becomes dull, blah, you know, it's basically that. And they don't do that, and when they do shows, they do, you know, you can see the difference. And you know, then unfortunately they do have such big audiences that everybody starts thinking, oh, if the biggest comedian is of this quality, the others who only have 16.9 thousand followers on Instagram, how, what will their quality be if the one with 2 million is performing like this, or 4 million, I don't know. So yeah, so I hope that I hope that's what you meant. But yeah, man, practice makes perfect, as they say. Frederick Mugambi, there has been an exponential growth in the comedy industry, and the Kenyan artists should strive and dominate. Yeah, man, it's always a growing industry. That's not a lie. But it's also growing your audience, growing the people who appreciate your work. You know, that's the hard part. You know, it's for me. Let me say, for me, the others have cracked it, and you know, one day we will also. Behenchod, who cares? It's not about that. It's about having fun and not thinking about the money, of course, right? Yeah, and I love hearing that. I love seeing the exponential growth everybody's saying. You know, I hope it comes to me one day. It touches, the growth touches me one day. Yeah, we should strive, should dominate, and we should be international, man. I think more Kenyan comedians are lucky. Our accent is not that. How do I say this? Difficult to understand. The average accent of a Kenyan comedian in English. So globally, we have a huge market also. You know, like there's some accents you can't understand. For example, you know, lack of a better example, some Indian comedians from India. You know, their Indian accent is so thick that when they speak in English, even I don't get it sometimes, and it's supposed to be, you know, easier for me. So I'm happy we have that advantage. So yes, we should strive, we should work hard, because there's a lot to be earned, man. Aman, ulichukua gari ama 300k? I'm sorry, I've lost the reference. I'm sorry, JUB, I'm so sorry. I don't know what this is in connection to. The car or 300? If I had the choice, I'm taking 300k. Actually, never mind. I'll take the car, mine needs to be sold. Hey, fuck! But I need the I'll take the money. I already have a car. Actually, yeah, 300K is fine. I'll change it into dollar. Wait a bit. Earn a little bit. Maybe that's my strategy. I'm sorry, man. I didn't get the reference. I apologize. Lol. The dreaming part was a crescendo. What is this? This heart is blocking of all good feels. Yeah, man. Amy knows. Dave Chappelle has read. He went to a school of art. Of course, he knows how to be an artist. So I mean, it's good he's there. We get to learn from such great people. Churchill allegedly gave you all 300K in whips. Nah, man, I didn't get shit. I didn't get the 300K or the car. I mean, if I was in his position, why would I give me, man? I mean, not to shit on myself, but if you see all the videos that channel uploaded with me, bottom of the barrel views, I didn't give much value. So I get it. I won't be salty like Cat Williams. Can you imagine being called out by Cat motherfucking Williams? Like if you're Michael Blackson, and then Cat Williams just talks about you. Like the idea that even Cat Williams knows about me is a flex. Not only that, he gives you advice and bruh. W. W for all those people. Even though he talks shit about you, he knows about you. You're in his area of understanding of the world. He knows about you. Knowledge. You guys have made it. If Cat William knows about you, you have made it. Oh, 300K in cars, man. Who did they give that, man? Churchill gave cars 300. Let's just do that general search. Let's see. Why and Wakimani worked together on the Churchill show. Wakimani alleged Churchill gave his comedians 300K and a car to his laugh industry comedians. Yeah, so maybe not me, but he. Why comedians denied claims by fellow. So I was like, yeah. That Korfa gave his Yeah, man. I don't think. I mean, if you read the other stories, what do you think? I'm just joking, bro. Although the exposure, when people say exposure doesn't help, the exposure from Churchill was actually not that bad. It was actually a good value in return. Although the money would have also been nice, but the exposure, in hindsight, was not a bad deal. Let me say, it was not the worst deal. It was okay. Oh, why I also say this? Let me clarify, because a lot of people are asking why no one bought us cars. No one. Paul, you can't make people look that ungrateful of whose interest is all about showroom stories. Comedians can't talk because they will look like they are fighting Churchill, and everyone is too careful looking for a specific angle to respond to the. So basically, they didn't give cars or the money. That's what I've deduced from the article. Bro got nothing. Yeah, man. Fuck you, bro. I didn't get shit. Fuck it, bro. Why is Chakal Cartel freaking trolling me, bro? You're supposed to be on my side, Chodia. Lol. That's what I mean. You need to make time and learn the trade art of stand-up. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. Go make 50 people in a club laugh. All the greats have done it. Basil, do you not know about me? Are you not aware of who I am and what I do? Because motherfucker, bro, me have been doing this club. That's what I've been talking about. You guys make me sound like I haven't been doing shit. Banjo, come on, man. I have made 50 people laugh. I have performed for two people in the audience. I've performed for one person in actually no, two people is the lowest I've performed for. And I did my tight 15 minutes to there. 50 is actually, when I say 50 people in the crowd, that's a show. More than three people to me is a show. But the idea is to give those three people a show the same, with the same energy, the same vigor, the same passion as you would do if you were uh, for a larger audience. That's the hard part now. Oh, you are referring to the, my bad, Basil. You got me there. Yeah, man. So again, even with the online thing, this is the dilemma that some of us have. So sketches or skits you can upload because those jokes you can do on stage, you know. But if I upload the jokes, the ones that I do on stage, I have to now write new ones, which I'm sounding lazy again. But the idea is a good joke takes a while because I have to do it a couple of times, try new words, remove words, put in more words, build it to a larger story. So this takes time. And social media wise, posting these bits means I'm burning them. Now I can't do it on stage because if even one person has seen it and comes to watch me do the joke and they see me do it again, they're like, "Hey, this guy is doing the same jokes that he does on in the internet. Why am I coming, to see him in real life? If I could just wait and see it in online." So that argument is one of the reasons that I would say me and among other comedians are always very slow in uploading on social media, even though the game kind of is favored towards people who keep uploading a lot more. So that's why sketch comedians, in my opinion, do better in the social media game because you can keep uploading. You're not afraid, oh, I can't do this sketch again, because you don't want to do that sketch again. But me, I want to do that joke again, so I can change the country of the joke. I can change the people, like, I can add, I can remove. So it's still a work in progress. So, and if I do find a joke that is complete, I don't want to post it on the internet. I want to make it part of a bigger thing. So I get what you mean, man. So it's a weird balance that we try. Speaking of jokes, I think I've given you all an update on the, this is basically me, a podcast ish. So we do a journal, an update on my life, my day, and then we work out on a few jokes. And I do believe I've worked out on a few jokes here and there, uh, because I'm smart. I've just thrown them in, and they've done that. They've given me the vibe. Uh, but yeah, I've talked about the jokes, comedy on Friday, comedy on Saturday, getting comfortable on stage. So pain really helped me, get in touch with the emotions on stage. The rain, oh, good thing about the rain, one of my old tweets came into light, and I suddenly got more notifications on Twitter, man. Made me feel special again, man. Ew. It was about Nairobi's drainage. My banger tweet was, Nairobi's drainage system is evaporation. Bang! As a joke, maybe not, but as a tweet, my biggest hit. And when it starts raining, freaking that tweet starts getting numbers again. So it's like an investment I made the old time, and now it's giving me the value. As Drake said, come with a classic, and years later they say that was a sleeper or some shit like that, baby. So I've talked about old tweets. Cat Williams. Yeah. So in the beginning, I did say I was gonna start gymming, and I did gym in the beginning. But since this work has started, my schedule, my mental, I don't have mental clarity. There's a lot of things going in my head because I need to do so many things, and I just don't end up doing the gym. So hopefully, this week, starting tomorrow, they will be gym on Monday, gym on Tuesday, gym on Saturday, and gym on Sunday. So tomorrow, you guys are gonna hold me accountable because I will go to the gym tomorrow after work. That's just to let you all know that I ain't no bitch. I want those shoulders, man. You know, I want those fucking. I don't sit naked on a stream. I mean, shirtless. Not and not feel bad that my there's a cleavage here. So that's what we are working towards, having no cleavage as a man. And I think we can work one joke by this is a bit I want to work on because I feel there's a lot of weight in it. Okay, have you noticed that whenever a tragedy happens in Japan, the number of deaths is usually very low? Like you'll hear 9.8 magnitude tsunami hits Japan, 7 people injured, 19 dead. I'm like, okay, I mean, it's sad, but 19 for a 9.2 magnitude is not that bad. But if you hear news about other countries, man, earthquake in Turkey kills 14 million. Bro, what the 2.1 magnitude earthquake can do that much damage? What the fuck are these Japanese people doing, man? Bicycle accident in Bangladesh kills 45 people. 45 people? 19 of them were on the bike. So that's the bit, is just comparing the level of disaster preparedness in relation to Japan. So that's where I am at the moment with that joke. There's so much I can add. There's one part I want to add about a news story. There's a we're here in Japan where Godzilla has just attacked the city of Kyoto. We have an eyewitness. What do you have to say, sir? What did you see? Well, I saw Godzilla come out from the ocean and he started nuclear attacking all the. This is my Japanese accent. He started nuclear attacking all the buildings, and then I saw 5 guys in skinny shorts, and they said friendship power, and then their cars became robots, and then at one point they were fighting Godzilla, but they were being defeated, and then they became one huge robot with like a sword and like a chainsaw and like a shotgun, and then they put the shotgun in Godzilla's face, and then they said. Kawabanga, and then they shot him in the face, and then the shotgun shell and Godzilla's headless body fell at the same time. 7 people injured. You know what I mean? Like this, something stupid like that. It's still a lot of hard work, not hard work, a lot of writing to do, but that's a general idea, and I do believe it has a lot of legs. I also have a one-liner that I thought of yesterday. The government wants to, think of affordable housing. Bro, affordable housing already exists. It's called slums. If you can't afford a slum, bro, there's nothing you like afford. I know I'm punching down, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, also office humor is weird. Like in the office, things that will make people laugh are weird, man. Like so the customer was like, "Wapi macho ine?" And he didn't think it was me because my specs were in my pocket, and I was the macho ine. But people will laugh at that story, man. They'll reference it in other meetings, like, "You guys, can you see the board? Amma, your specs are in your pocket." Like the last time when the customer said macho ine. You guys, you're always so funny. You guys should be a comedian. I'm there sitting, I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is garbage, bro. That's what she said. Jokes are better than this shit, But anyway, did I just figure out the cracking? Is it this? Machudu, I've been making my worst enemy. But again, guys, I think I'm tired. I have to go to work tomorrow. That's the thing about work, man. 6 out of 7 days, you don't get to decide when you wake up. That's sad. Only one day you're like, okay, today I'll wake up at 10. Even then, you can't wake up at 10 because you have been waking at freaking 6 for the past 6 days. So your body is just used to waking up at 6. So even your Sunday is spoiled because you didn't get enough sleep. Bullshit. You may fucking put up making this shit because man, I can't fucking do this 9 to 5 fucking bullshit. And this is the immaturity in me that's telling me, is this a mosquito? Bench. Anyway, guys, I'm tired. I'm getting cranky. As you can see, very angry. Oh. But other than that, thank you guys for joining. Actually, there are a few comments before I go in. Hey, quite a lot of comments. Do you and your peers help each other come up and polish jokes out? Yeah, man. Whenever I have an idea, I always pass it by my friends. That's the whole camaraderie, you know. I think that's how we'll get better. As they say, two heads are better than one. But they also say too many cooks, too many chefs spoil the broth. So I guess there's a limit. Maybe don't do it more than three people because that's that's going to spoil your broth. But yeah, I think it's good. I think most all comedians do that. They go through jokes with a comedian they feel has a similar sense of humor to them. So I go to Chappelle, I go to Louis C.K., I go to Bill Burr. I talk to the ghost of Patrice O'Neill. So I want to talk to people on my level. So yeah, just to answer your question. When is Going Deep with Aman coming back? We ready for more, bro? This is it. This is Going Deep with Aman home edition. Once we get enough financial stability to not be on a 9 to 5, we're going to a studio so we can interview other comedians. But I don't know. I like this home edition, but we'll see. Chuckle Cartel. We will see. Job saw that tweet. Hey man, I hope you followed because I do have more fire tweets coming up, man. Maybe my tweets are fire, by the way. Oh, Shiam Betsa, good to see you on the stream, brother. That tweet was fuego. Hey, this motherfucker is speaking French. Jmo Giga. Petition to rename the show Amandeep goes Amandeep. Why are you gay? You are gay. Aman goes deeper. I like Aman goes deeper. And with that, I think we have come to the end of this lovely stream. I want to say thank you guys for joining and helping me feel better. Genuine, bro. You guys comments, talking to myself, getting my frustrations out. I don't know if it's funny or not, but just talking to people, it makes me happy. So thank you guys. I hope this community grows so we can share pain together. If you have any, hey man, this is not just one-way street. This is two ways. You have some shit to get off your chest, highlight me. You don't have to put it in the chat. You can DM me. I have no problem. I understand sometimes there's no one around you who you feel comfortable telling, and sometimes a stranger, because you feel like your friends are going to judge you, they know too much, blah blah blah. But sometimes a stranger who won't judge you, just listen, is enough. I am not that stranger. Yeah, boy, whatever, man. I'm here for you as you have been here for me. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow because we are doing tomorrow another one. We're going to do another one on Tuesday. So I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are going to be the days for now. For the time being. And we'll move on as we proceed. And speaking of goals, I just want to update you all. We did make a goal that we will get YouTube monetized. Bro, we are so close. I would say I have made if I had to have 3,000 hours, I had 1,600 before the stream. Now we're at 2,000. This is very fast in my opinion. So thank you all. See you tomorrow. Vande Mataram.